You said you wanted to narrate a story, right? You should narrate one right now. Like, make one up.
Wait, but what do I narrate?
I don't know. Anything you want.
Alright guys. Once upon a time, there were 3 little piggies. One was named Emma. Another one was named, Derek. He was pretty fat. Also, he had, like, cooties, so... that was really that's really unfortunate for him. Anyhow, moving on. The 3rd little piggy had no name. Because when he was born, the mom passed out when the doctor asked her what she would like to name the baby. So now the baby has no name.
So the mom's dead?
No, she passed out. She woke up.
Why did she not name the baby after she woke up?
Because she didn't want to. She's pigro. Pigra. That means lazy in Italian, but feminine. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, and then, so like, of course they grew up,
Of course.
They all got made fun of really badly. Emma got made fun of because she was stupid. Derek was made fun of because he was a piece of Also, he did not, and he did not respect women's boundaries.
Women's?
I respect women, Cub Scouts reference. Anyways, and then you had no name pig. They got made fun of because they had no name. That was really unfortunate. Also, I forgot all of their pronouns, so sorry guys. So I'm so sorry all of you. I'm just gonna refer to all of you as by your names for now, I suppose. So, so like, their mother was named, I don't remember actually. She like died in a car crash. They was on the news.
You literally just said that their mom was alive!
No. Well, she survived the pregnancy, I mean. But like, she died like a month ago in a car crash, and she was on the news, but that's not important.
What?
So like, Mommy Pig, she told them to like, get out of her house. Cause like, they couldn't pay rent for her house. And they like, all had turned like, at least they're 18 by then. So yeah, they were kicked out. And then they all decided to make their own homes. Because the price of houses was too expensive, guys. Still is, but yeah, they went and made their own houses. So Emma Little Pig, she used blankets for her house. She made her house out of blankets, and it was very, like, blankety.
Blankety?
Yeah, it like sheltered her from the sun and cold decently. But like, the structure was pretty bad. She managed to make a decent structure out of blankets after some hard trial and error.
She's so creative.
So creative, indeed, yes, creative.
I forgot her pronouns.
Oh yeah, Emma was so creative. I'm sorry, I forget everything.
You forgot.
Alright, so Emma used bricks to build her house. And then, like, the structure was so good. Emma was so good at building. The structure was so good. Yeah, and then Emma, like, when the wolf came, you know the wolf, the big bad wolf, the wolf on the news? The big bad wolf that comes and eats your children. Yeah, the big bad wolf came. It came. It was that on the daily. At night. Yeah. You don't get it, dude.
No.
Anyways, so like the big bad wolf came to the,
Emma's house.
to Emma's little quaint little house made of blankets and kilts and roofs. The wolf, feeling inspired by a book it read, decided to blow it all down. So it huffed and huffed and puffed and puffed the puffed and huffed the puff. Was pretty good at this because it didn't smoke. And it huffed and puffed, and the house blew over in one blow. It kept blowing because it felt like it, and it blew other stuff in the past before too, so... Anyways, it blew the house down, so Emma now was left without a house. Good thing Emma was, like, out of town. I mean, like, out of house, because Emma doesn't live in a town. Emma lives in the woods somewhere with that little quaint little house of Emma's. Except now it's gone.
Why are there multiple Emmas?
So, Emma was at the market when this happened. So the wolf didn't get to eat Emma. Unfortunately. I have beef with Emma, by the way. Anyway, so like Emma,
Who is Emma based on?
when Emma came back home...
Keep ignoring my question!
When Emma came back home with, those glasses of Emma's and, black hair of Emma's and the Asian features, the stereotypical Asian features of Emma's and, and the name, and Emma's name being Emma. Emma was, like, distraught. So Emma, like, called on, that little phone of Emma's and called Derek. So Emma, called Derek, that one guy
You are really fat!
in Emma's, well, they're siblings. There's like... So this is an alternate universe of the universe we're currently in, and, Emma still has a sibling named Derek, except it's a different Derek. And they're all pigs. Just like this universe. And then, so like, Emma calls Derek, and Derek is like, oh, you're lying. There's no big bad wolf. That big bad wolf is not gonna come and get me.
Who is Derek based off of? Question mark?
Derek is based off of the Derek. So like, Derek, as you remember from my words, does not respect women. So, as karma came to him one day, the big bad wolf came, and, blew and puffed and blew Derek's little house down. What was Derek's house made of? I don't know. It's not relevant.
I have to, like, censor Derek's name now because you doxed him.
Oh, anyways, and then Derek got the Derek, and Derek was in the house when it happened. The wolf, because it's not hungry, but because it just likes to ruin people's lives, just walked away nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly?
Yeah, so Derek was left without a house, unfortunately. So Derek called the third little pig with no name. The third little pig had a black hat with a toy duck sewn on it. This little pig would wear it every day. I'm so sorry. I suffer from respiratory issues. I inhale too many VOCs. Anyways, so like this little pig actually was a CEO and lived in a luxury apartment building.
Are we making this into like a Hawaiian fanfic?
And then
You just ignored my question again!
this little pig's, one of the little pig's employees was named Y/N, but we'll be calling them YN because I don't want to say the slash and the Y/N.
Oh my god!
And I'm a creeper, a bustin' reaper, blowing up blocks like Al Qaeda. I want to sing. So this little pig was walking one day and it saw an ad. It said, "Shop blank at low prices, guaranteed." The name is blank because this is not sponsored. Anyways, so this little pig saw that billboard. And while that happened, the big bad wolf had found its location because it punched Derek. And Derek gave up this little pig's location for no reason at all. Because Derek's a little piece of Anyways, the big bad wolf also got Derek's cooties. And then
What?
yeah, so this little piggy was walking down the street and saw a billboard and it had an advertisement. It said, blank. Because we're not sponsored again. So three little piggies. I forgot the song melody. The last little piggy, his house is made of gold. He lives in a mansion on his own private road. I started walking down it. The guardy told me wait. I bounced off his head and did a dragon jet over the gate. His little was definitely fried. I'm alive and toss it in the sky. And then I watched the moon take the form of the devil and pull it out the sky and beat it with a shovel. People in my city, they find him for their meals. He sleeps on a mattress stuffed with $100 bills. And Richie is the devil. He never will admit it. So I'm take his money sack and stuff his face with it. Opened up his door. He's sleeping in his bed. I grabbed a brick of gold and slid it up beside his head. He begged for his life. I told him it's too late and took away his door and watched the devil suffocate because little pig is there make a piggy pie. None to let it squeal when you hear a piggy die. 3 little piggies they make a piggy pie. Oh, sorry, did I get off track? Alright. So this little piggy, the big bad wolf came and it held this little piggy's cat hostage. And this little piggy was asked to pay a fee of 50,000 something currency to the big bad wolf. This little piggy got off, but it was gonna do that, except it got his head blown because it was a healthcare CEO.
What?
So that's the end of that little piggy. The 2 others are still alive as far as I know, but they're struggling because they don't have houses, of course. I heard that Emma is doing decently, while Derek's not doing so well. He has a bit of a problem. So that's the end, and they lived forever, I guess. The end! The end, I said! The end!